Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Kansas Lottery 300, race 10 of the 2026 season. I am 7-2 on the picks so far. This is the 27th race in the history of Kansas Speedway for the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, formerly known as the Xfinity Series. 300 miles, 200 laps, 3 stages, 45, 45, and 110. No practice and/or qualifying due to the storms that rolled through the Kansas area today. We were going to start based on the old metric. 37 cars for 38 spots, so nobody went home. So we got Carson Quapple on the front row. We got William Byron in the 88 alongside. We got Justin Allgaier and Sheldon Creed on row 2. Corey Day is starting in 6th. Last week's winner, William Swalowich, starting at 7th. Parker Retzlaff 8, another great start for him. Raja Caruth in the 32 for Jordan Anderson Racing, starting 13th. Sam Mayer starting 19th to factor a little bit. Luke Baldwin in the 5, starting 26th. LeVar Scott starting 27th. Anthony Alfredo 31st. And then Blake Lothan for Joe Gacy Motorsports, number 35, starting shotgun on the field. Now, when we look at Kansas Speedway, especially stat-wise, we got to look at Las Vegas, Texas, and Charlotte as well. They're all the cookie-cutter intermediate tracks, 1.5 miles. We're going to say the same thing when we get to Chicagoland. But obviously that is the kind of bread and butter of the Gen 7 car on the Cup side. And the O'Reilly car also runs amazing at these tracks as well. So, since 2022, the last 22 races at those tracks, Austin Hill's got an average finish of 8.33, Jesse Love 9.83. So RCR is rolling in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. They're sucking in the Cup Series. Good God. And I believe this is Texas will have Austin Dillon in the 3 O'Reilly car as well. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Brandon Jones average finish of 10.44. Now that's interesting there. Brandon Jones driving for Joe Gibbs Racing. Toyota's won 3 straight at Kansas Speedway in the O'Reilly Series. 4 of the last 5, 7 of the last 10, and 14 of the last 20. So yeah, Toyota does very well here. Now, here's another interesting stat. 17 of the last 20 Kansas O'Reilly Auto Parts Series Kansas winners started in the top 10. Now, of those 17 of those, so the 3 that didn't, the lowest was in 2008, Denny Hamlin, and 3 pole winners have won at Kansas Speedway. So now, if obviously the metrics at the lineup, so it's still qualifying. So the top 10, Carson Quapple, William Byron, Justin Allgaier, which actually doesn't run well at Kansas, Sheldon Creed, Brent Cruz, Corey Day, William Swalowich, Parker Retzlaff, Jesse Love, and Taylor Gray. More than likely, your winner is going to come from that group. My picks are not in that group. One of them is. So of my picks, 2 of them are starting in the top 10. In the last 4 races at Kansas Speedway for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, Brandon Jones average finish 3.25, Austin Hill 6.75, Jesse Love 8.0, Dean Thompson 10.0, William Swalowich 11.0, Carson Quapple 15.0, Justin Allgaier 17.25, Sammy Smith 17.25, Josh Williams 18.0. Now, the same 4 races average running position, Brandon Jones 5.07, Austin Hill 6.42, Sheldon Creed 7.69, Jesse Love 10.9, Dean Thompson 11.04, Justin Allgaier 12.19, William Swalowich 13.59, Cole Custer 13.91, Sammy Smith 14.66, and Ryan Sieg 15.47. Now, when I do my picks, like I've said this before, I look at the average running position, the average finish at this track, average finish at similar tracks, and you see a lot of similarities there, different drivers, and then I pick my winner from those drivers. So after 9 races, Justin Allgaier, with those 3 wins, has a 130-point lead. Now, a lot of people talk about, there's been a lot of talk of waivers recently with Corey Heim and what he's done in the Truck Series. So, who would be okay with Justin Allgaier? I just don't feel like racing the next 2 races. Peace out, bitches. See you in a couple weeks. You have a problem with it? He'll slow the points lead more than likely when he gets back. I mean, cool. Let him take some time off, you know. What about the people that paid money to see Justin Allgaier and they don't get to see Justin Allgaier because, you know, he decided to peace out, bitches? Oh, well, you're mad now. Oh. Yeah, no, we have to have these drivers be in every race. This isn't stick and ball. We need to be in every race. We don't need to be skipping races just for the hell of it. Or, you know, if you look at his schedule this year, let me pull that up here. And the point is, we just don't need drivers. We need to have something that tells the drivers they have to be in every race. Because Justin Allgaier, Atlanta's his worst race. So if we don't have that system where drivers have to start every race so they need a waiver, then we have Justin Allgaier going, you know, guys, I suck at Atlanta. I don't really want to be in the car there. I don't think the car is too bad. Oh, we just skip that race. Now, this is my worst track. I'm not going to worry about this track. We're just going to skip it. It's all good. We don't need that. So, Corey Heim should not get a waiver because he didn't miss the race for injury or family illness or family emergency. He missed the race because he's just doing a race. So I think if they were to grant a waiver to Corey Heim for that, you're starting a precedent that you don't want to start. It's a Pandora's box you can't open. And I only bring up Justin Allgaier because he has a 130 point lead. 75 points is the most you can gain in one race. So technically, 2 races would be 150 points somebody could gain. There's only 2 people that could gain max points in both races and would jump Justin Allgaier, and that is Sheldon Creed and Jesse Love. So, Sheldon Creed is got to win, but he's minus 130. Jesse Love is minus 146. Corey Day is minus 166. Carson Kvapil minus 170. Austin Hill with a win minus 177. Sammy Smith minus 186. Brandon Jones minus 195. Parker Retzlaff minus 213. William Slowitz minus 216. Roger Cruz minus 232. And Taylor Gray minus 240. Now, there's really not even a race here because you have Ryan Sieg minus 28. Sam Mayer minus 35, Brendan Poole minus 49, Jeb Burton minus 67, Anthony Alfredo minus 72, and Brett Cruz minus 75. Now, Brett Cruz did miss 4 races because he wasn't old enough. That is a waiver grantable offense, and NASCAR made it that way because they've done it. I personally don't like it, but I understand you want to put somebody in the car and they turn 18 during the season, so you don't have a choice. They can only run on certain tracks before that. So he's got 75 points to make up to make the top 12. Can he do it? Maybe. We'll see. It's a big possibility, but we'll see. All right, the Kansas Lottery 300. My 4 picks. You got to go with William Byron. Anybody in that 88, when you throw a cup guy in there, you almost have to pick him. Brandon Jones, obviously he's won in the car. Toyota's won a lot here lately. And then those 2 RCR boys, Austin Hill and Jesse Love, they both run well at the intermediates. They both run well at Kansas. So yeah. So William Byron, Brandon Jones, Jesse Love, and Austin Hill are the 4 picks to win the Kansas Lottery 300. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day, Robert Sports Show. Your YouTube leader, sports, not content.